Hi, and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. That's Tiny. She won't stay. I did not. Y'all know that dog is not trainable. I did not train her to do that. But this is our life here. Welcome to Makeup Mugwump. It's morning on a weekday, so we're gonna get ready and just get ready with. It's not a new product day. Some of these things might be newer, whatever. But we're just gonna put on some makeup. I'll start with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I had cleaned out a drawer. I've been working hard, y'all, of like putting things where they go in this room, because apparently that's a problem that I have. And so this was one of the things that I found in a drawer where it didn't belong. So we're gonna put her on my face today. I got a little bit too much, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. A little bit. So I found in that drawer all kinds of things. So I've got a powder I haven't worn in a long time. I've got a foundation I haven't worn in a long time. And yeah, it's just some stuff that we found. And then also just normal stuff sitting here on my vanity. I haven't chosen the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use for today. I am wearing a different eyeshadow palette every day this year until I've gone through all of my palettes. I really hope I don't have more than 365. Like, I hope that's a thing, because then we have to keep doing this. But good news, I did find one already this week that I am willing to declutter. So that's good news. It's part of the process of this series, is to find out what I don't want anymore. This is a sample of Tarte Face Tape. This is in the shade 125, Fair Sand. I don't think the shade match is perfect, but it'll do. Okay, so I bought this little brush. Oh gosh, I just put on primer. Hang on. Oh, get out of there. I bought this little brush that Emily Noel was all about. The Real To Go one of these. I have junk all over because multitask face, and a little pink is called the cheek. So we're going to use this today. I don't know. This has got some coverage. This face tape. I have used, obviously it's a sample, but I've used it before. Quite a bit, actually, because the sample came like, down here. So I've used about half of it, but I haven't used it in a long time. And this is something that I think I like, but not something that I went and purchased after using the sample the first time. I didn't go purchase it. I think it's good. I don't think it's great. And so I will happily use the sample up, but this is not a foundation that I think I need. If, in Ulta Days of Beauty or whatever, it goes on sale for $14, then yeah, this is a decent foundation for $14. But for the mid-tier pricing that it is, it's not worth that much. It's not better than, Wet n Wild foundations or whatever. So that's kind of my thermometer, odometer. It's kind of my measuring tool of a foundation. I have a lot of foundations. If you'd like to see all my foundations to know what shades I wear, I have a video where I just name them all and show you the shades. I don't swatch them, but I list them all anyway and show them to you. So if a foundation is better than a drugstore performance, or as good as a drugstore foundation performance that I like, and it drops down to a price that makes it in the drugstore price range, I'll buy it. If a foundation performs way better than a drugstore foundation and it drops any. I will always try to get higher end at a discount. So I'll wait for a Sephora 20% off coupon or Ulta, something like that, right? Like I don't want to pay full price for anything. So I will wait. So I have some foundations that have never like dropped in price significantly. And then I have some that are good but not great, that I like but don't necessarily love, that it's because their price dropped so low that I have them. So yeah, I mean, it's a thing. Or I try them at that price because I've never tried them before. So this, I mean, it covers, right? Color's not bad. I don't know that Fair Sand is the perfect undertone, but it's not bad. It's fair enough. I don't have to like, you know, do a lot of work on my neck to get it to blend. And it's pretty full coverage. This brush was kind of cute. Okay, I see you, sis. All right, so yeah, that's the Face Tape by Tarte. I didn't hear a lot about this on YouTube. Like, you know, we heard all about the concealer for Shape Tape, but I don't know that I heard a lot of hype, and maybe they didn't do PR for this foundation like they did for other things. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just that. It's the company themselves deciding that they're not doing, you know, PR, a crazy PR package. And so then we don't really hear about it because a lot of our bigger YouTubers don't review it unless they're gifted it or sponsored to do it. And so we just don't get it. And that's okay. That means that I'm relying on my smaller YouTuber friends who purchase the product or get a sample like I did and looking to them to make videos that aren't sponsored in any way. And to me, that makes a difference for some folks. It makes a difference for me, sort of. I do have YouTubers that I watch that if they were gifted something, I'm going to go in with the Joa Truly Yours Dark Circle Concealer. I have had this for a long time. It's got one of those ball sponge things. There are YouTubers on YouTube that I watch that if they're sent something in PR, they don't make a deal about it. Like, meaning that it doesn't really matter. They'll say what they actually think, regardless of whether or not they're gifted it. And then there are other YouTubers that it makes a difference, and it's an ad, and I don't typically watch folks like that. And if someone that I really like has kind of turned into a lot of sponsored content, I'll leave, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for commercials. So I'll go. Okay, this is a dark whatever concealer, dark circle concealer. I probably should have done this first. Now that I've remembered how pigmented and kind of peachy it is. See how it's a little bit darker? So I want something to go over top of it, and I don't love that I did that to myself because I don't want necessarily a lot of product under there. How light is this? I pulled a couple concealers because there were some in that drawer that I cleaned out. Let's see how bad this is. This is a Makeup Revolution pot concealer. That's more skin tone, that's nicer, but it's issue thick, so you have to kind of work this in. I've used this a few times. I'll show it to you real quick. It's the one that looks like this. This is the Revolution Conceal and Fix. This was in the Ultimate Coverage Concealer with salicylic acid. This is in light beige. So we'll do that, and then we'll tap around the edges to blend that in. That covered up the peachiness of the Joa. Yeah, I just like rediscovered some products, so we're throwing them on our face. All right. For under eyes, we'll use Pat McGrath. Because she's the best. I don't know that I've ever used Pat with this concealer. We'll figure it out today. All right. So I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of packages coming today. One of them, I hope, is my Beautylish Lucky Bag. This year, I got an XL. All right, we're gonna use another product for face. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define Satin Matte Powder Foundation with hyaluronic acid and cannabis sativa. This is in P1. So it looks like it's gonna be like a cushion foundation. It's not, it's a regular powder. But there she is. Here, I'll try to, can I? Okay, like that. And so we're gonna use her today to set the rest of the face. So I have tried for several years to get an XL Beautylish Lucky Bag, but I have not been successful until this year. So if you don't know, a Beautylish Lucky Bag is a grab bag of random, I say random, I think last year they did more strategic stuff. We'll talk about that in a second. It's a grab bag of items that Beautylish will send you for a certain price, right? A mystery box, if you will. But it's once a year, the day after Christmas, Boxing Day, if you're English, or British, I guess, is when they go on sale. And they have, in years past, I have an itch, you know it's gonna be a good day if my nose itches. That's my base. Also, I have crap all over my black dress, but there's my base. That looks pretty good. Can I please just tell the story? So, day after Christmas, they release at a certain time, like any mystery box. And they used to have two tiers. It was the $75 box and the $150 box. And the guarantee is that you will get double the price of the box in retail prices, right? So the 75 box will have at least $150 worth of product in it, and the 150 will have $300. Last year, or maybe the year before, I've been doing this for so long, they added a couple of different styles of boxes where you can actually choose an all Jeffree Star box or the regular Lucky Box or Lucky Bag. Like, so you could just do that. It was last year, at least it happened last year. They did it again this year where you could choose a Jeffree Star or a not the regular. I always choose the regular. And I have gotten the $75 box every year I've done it. So maybe 3 or 4 years that I've done it. I've never been able to get the $150 box. They're always sold out by the time I'm able to check out. And so this year, I actually downloaded the app trying to get it, and the app helped me to get it, which is really nice. So I was able to get it, the $150 regular Lucky Box. I'm going to use a Korean contouring kit. This is the Pew contouring kit in, I have no idea what shade. So there's a highlighter, and then there's two things. I'm going to try to concentrate my brush to get, you know, one of the two things kind of things. You know how it is. So anyway, in my box last year, which I didn't have a YouTube channel, so I didn't like unbox it or anything. But in my box last year, typically you always get an eyeshadow palette or some sort of expensive palette. Goodness. But you get a lot of other stuff too. Since Good Molecules came out, you typically get a Good Molecules product. There's some things that have kind of shown up as patterns in the lucky bags, or lucky, I guess it's called a lucky bag. Anyway, so last year, the palette that I received was a Jeffree Star palette. And I was disappointed in that. I specifically did not choose the Jeffree Star box. Number one, because I own all of the palettes of his, and this is older palettes. I own all of the ones that I want, and I did not want another, but I got a second Blue Bud palette. So they can be newer palettes, they can be newer items, or they could be older items. It's a mystery box, so you get what you get. So I was disappointed in that, and I was not the only person that received Jeffree Star items in their box. And so anyway, it was a thing that I didn't love. I'm hoping that they listen to feedback, and if they have Jeffree Star products, that they only send those in Jeffree Star boxes, because I don't think that that's, if you call out a specific brand, then, and somebody chooses not, you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's a thing. And I've gotten really cool things. I've gotten, you typically get a brush, like, I've gotten my Sonia G brushes in those boxes, a Wayne Goss brush, things I would never buy myself because they're that high end that I wouldn't do it. Have I gotten stuff on me? I hate myself. I don't really. Jeez Louise. Anyway, you get a variety of products. You usually get like some fancy hair product that I would never buy myself, right? Like, that's kind of the thing, is that it's a lot of fun. You never know what you're going to get. You could get like crazy stuff that you would never buy yourself, and I love it. I think that comes today. So anyway, I'll unbox it. It's one of the ways that I've found YouTubers that I love is through their lucky bag unboxings. That's how I found them on YouTube. And so I've followed a lot of people just because they're that video. And I think that's fun. Okay, this is my base, and I think it's pretty dang gorgeous. I love that. I love it so much. Go me. Okay. Let's do a real quick under eye tap out here. Y'all know I got the creases. The creases. All right. Eyeshadow palettes for today. Let's use, I'm going to pull one I've never used. This is the Hidden Treasure palette by Dose of Colors. It has like this weird setup. Looks like a treasure chest, and I think it came in a BoxyCharm, I don't know, forever ago, made in the USA, and it got stuck in the bottom of a drawer. I have never used it, so I don't know if I like it or not. I have no idea. So let's use it today, and I had pulled it for this week's stuff anyway. So let's use this. I'll also, I'll pull Viseart because it's my companion palette of, I don't see these products, or I don't see these eyeshadow palettes having every type of shade that I need. The most common type of shade that I need is a cream or a white like setting powder, and so I typically use the Viseart for that. I have used it for a black liner as well. This one has black and some mid-tone, so we'll do that. So this palette, it's kind of warm, isn't it? I'll put this matte shade kind of on the crease upper transition, and let's see. Okay, I'd say it's a neutral brown. It's not very cool or anything. I love the aesthetic of the artwork on the packaging, like how it's designed. That I love. But I don't love the shades being cattywampus and weird, and I don't love that. I get that it's a statement and it's different and all that. I just, there's something about having your shades lined up in lines like little soldiers that I really like. Also, negative space and things like that, that it disturbs me a bit. Like there could have been another shade here, and you know, that kind of thing. Like it's gotta, I'm just sharing what I like and what I don't like when it comes to looking at an eyeshadow palette. And this one's not doing it for me. It's not tickling my pickle for aesthetics. Okay. Gosh, this is warm. Well, you know, it's what we're doing today. We'll do the darker matte brown here. Well, it's just a neutral look, I guess, today. But that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I'm about to go to work, like, so I don't necessarily need a neon green dragged out look, but I mean, I will rock that if I need to, but I don't really need it today. I got a lot to do today. So do you get Beautylish lucky bags? Is that something that you are interested in? Is that something that you do? Or do you like watching videos of people getting them? Because I watched videos of people getting them before I ever got one. Like I had seen many times people get them and I was like, this is cool. I think I want to do it. But it's $75 for a mystery is a lot of money. $150 for a mystery is a whole lot of money. But I did it. Okay, I don't want... Oh, the shimmers are so warm. There is like a creamy pearl shimmer. Should we do that one? Yeah, well, it's done now. So, y'all didn't stop me fast enough. That's fine. We'll just have a neutrally eye today and it will be okay. Oh, that's a nice shimmer though. I don't think I have any other Dose of Colors palettes. I never got like the Desi and Katie Friend Keisha. I never got that one. And I know it's a lot of people's like favorite palette. But it was never one that I thought, oh, that's me. I just, again, if I found it for $14, yeah, okay. But I don't know why $14 is the magical number, but here we are. It's not really one for me. All right, I'm gonna take my teeny tiny inner corner brush and get some of that pearl and get way in there because that's how my eyes are shaped. It's kind of difficult for me to get in there with my finger. And I think I'm gonna use that pearl as my crevice highlight here where I usually put a light shade because it's light enough there too. Okay, real light, but pretty. I mean, I think that's pretty. Neutral look. Do I love it? No, this is not a love thing. I just don't think that there's anything in this palette that's unique at all. I mean, there's no unique shades. It's not revolutionary. It's warm. I don't love warm. I just don't know that this is going to stay, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know that this is something that I'm like, yes, I need that in my life. I don't have anything else like it, or it performs so well. It's performing fine, but it's no, I don't know. I don't know about it. Hidden Treasures palette. Okay, so is my horn crooked? I've been sitting here all day with my horn crooked, y'all. Let me doing this. Was that the FedEx truck? Did I just get my lucky box? Y'all may be getting 2 videos this morning. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna step down. I'm so nervous. Okay. Normally I would do liner. Do I want to do liner? I don't know if I want to do liner today at all. I think I might just do like light look and be done with it. My skin looks nice. Like that's a nice foundation and powder combo. We'll see, you know, if it lasts really good. Mr. Mugwump is outside. I think it did get delivered. Okay, that'll be the next video. About to unbox it. Super excited. It's a good thing I got up earlier this morning. Okay, let's do Marc Jacobs primer, because I'm trying to use this, right? Like I'm trying to make myself use this. Is it my Beautylicious Lucky Box? It is, it is. Okay, well, hang on. I'm mascaraing.
It's already open for you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll see. We'll do it next video up on my channel. Thank you, Shugs. Yesterday the FedEx guy came and it was horrific but hilarious at the same time. It wasn't really horrific. I went at work in my home. My desk is an L shaped in a corner, and the short edge of my L is in front of a front window of my home, so I can see like everybody that comes and goes and all that from where I sit. So the FedEx person drove up to my home, stopped outside, went to the back of the truck, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting stuff. And he was here for 5 minutes, and I was concerned that he was okay, but also where's my stuff? And he came out of the back and he sat back down and he drove away, and I cried. I thought I was gonna get all the things. I didn't. I got nothing. I think this was designed to be delivered tomorrow, but it wasn't on the truck. So anyway, I wept bitterly. No. I just went on with the Marc Jacobs actual mascara on top. These do pair well together, funnily enough. I bought them in a kit together from Sephora. I don't typically buy high-end mascara, but this was one, like a holiday kind of stocking kit that they put together. It's the full size. I think this is called the Velvet Noir or something like that. It's not on the packaging in any lettering, in any font big enough for me to read. But it was in a kit together, so I bought those two together, and I liked them, and I still do. Y'all, this looks nice. I mean, I don't know, like, have you tried this combo before? I don't know. That's nice. It looks smooth and fresh and nice. Okay, lips. Let's do this, Jordana. Today might be the day. This is it. That's all we've got. That's it. This might be the day. You might see it live. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. We've been trying to use up this lip liner, all of us, forever. Not that we don't like it, we love it. But it won't go away. I can feel it. Dang it, I probably have one more day. This, I mean, it just doesn't go away. It's a really good color. It's the Jordana Easy Liner in Rock and Rose. I also pulled another, look at this tiny baby. This is the Clinique Skinny Stick Stylo whatever in Sleek Teak. It's like a really pretty something. I thought, could I tightline with this? Is this weird to tightline with a color? It's like a really, is it weird? It might be. Let's not. I'm not doing it. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay. Lip color. Lip color. We'll use the Jordana Twist and Shine in Nude Cheek. One of my faves. Okay. Cute. Cute, right? That base looks good, y'all. Looks pretty good. Awesome. Thank you so much for liking this video. If you do, push the button. If you'd like to hang out with me, push that other button. Subscribe. Then all my videos come into your YouTube subscription feed. It's free, and then you won't lose track of me. But do that because I'm about to unbox my Beautylish Lucky Bag, the $150 one. Subscribe. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. We've had a lot of new folks here recently. Getting over Clint, not really. It's early. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the family. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.